Hi, good afternoon, Ruth.
Hi, good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Jody Sutherland. I see you sniffling. You like you're not even feeling well?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm catching the flu.
Oh, and you still came today?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Before we talk about how you're feeling, let me just go over confidentiality. So whatever you say to me will stay between us. I won't repeat it to anyone unless it is that you speak to me of the possibility of doing any harm to yourself or others, including the disabled, children, or even the elderly. Right? So you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm very much interested in what brought you here today.
Well, to be honest with you, Doc, really, I'm really having an issue with my weight. I put on quite a few pounds over the last few years, and it's not sitting well with me. And it's not even sitting well with my husband, John, either. You know, when John and I met, we were a lot younger, and we were a lot fitter. And he even recently said to me that, he preferred me when I was slimmer, and that really hurt me. That really hurt me, doctor.
So I'm seeing that you're feeling really hurt and saddened by the weight that you put on.
Yes, and it's also made me feel like I'm pressured to lose a lot of weight.
The pressure you're feeling from your husband.
Yes.
Okay, but I wanted to let you know that despite the weight that you've put on, that you are not the weight, right?
Okay.
And really commend you for coming in today.
Thank you.
So you're here to talk about the weight?
Well, yes. I just dared. It really bothers me, and every time I just feel like, I get worried about it and I get anxious, and it makes me feel stressed out whenever I think about it and stuff. But just hold on a second, dear doctor,
Yes,
because
are you okay?
I am worried.
Do you need
I
a
am
tissue
okay.
or something?
I am okay, doctor. I just. My blood sugar level just dropped a while ago. I feel a little
Is
bit.
it the flu and everything?
No, man, I'm just hungry.
You're feeling hungry? But Ruth, here it is that we're talking about you feeling anxious and sad about the weight, and I see you reaching for the snack.
Yeah.
How is it you're feeling now, apart from the low blood sugar?
I just feel a little peckish on it, and it's cause I'm feeling anxious. Every time I talk about it, every time I talk about John and having to go through the stress of losing all of this weight, I just get very anxious. And I just get very stressed out about it. And maybe.
But Ruth, could it be that you're trying to solve the anxiety by eating? Like eating your feelings?
Maybe you're right, doctor. Maybe you're right.
I'll hold this for you, okay? Yeah, because these are the things we're here to work on,
Yeah.
The anxiety that you'll possibly feel surrounding your weight and other things in your life, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, as we talk on the topic of anxiety, have you had any other recent experiences where you felt anxious?
Yes, I just, I felt very stressed out about, my daughter Jenny. She's really, the other day, I saw her on a sleazy television show, and it just made me feel so anxious. And it just, every time I feel anxious, I just feel like, I'm reminded of my weight, because then I start getting shorter breath. And then, my shorter breath make me start to think about it, and then I start to think about this time when Naomi, my classmate Naomi, she was saying that, maybe because I'm feeling all of these feelings and stuff, she was suggesting to me that I go to the gym with her. But boy, doctor, that is another anxiety-provoking thing,
It is, Ruth.
Yes, man, it made me feel stressed out, because I feel like I'm going to be so embarrassed with the weight that I put on. I don't feel comfortable in gym clothes, I feel I feel very uncomfortable with the tightness, and I can't deal with the hackling. That dancehall music that they dance to and stuff, and that the exercise too. It's not in keeping with my values and my religion, and I would feel very guilty and ashamed if I do it.
Okay, guilty and ashamed, but we don't want you feeling that way.
Yes.
but you do want to make the change, right?
Yes.
So you just need to find something that's more in line with your values and
Yes.
something you're more comfortable
Yeah, but
doing.
before you talk about that, doctor, I remember this one time when I was walking down the road,
Go ahead.
and boy,
Fluffy Empress. Fluffy Empress. I love you with your excess. Yeah.
yes,
I mean, how did you really feel in that situation?
I just felt so dirty. You know, I just felt like, you know, I'm not comfortable with that. On top of it, my weight, I've never heard anybody call me fluffy before. I'm just used to being a nicely dressed, decent individual. And then for this man to come and talk to me like that, I just felt icky.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And I must say you're nicely dressed now. And how you felt in the situation is quite alright, you know?
Okay.
It's okay for you to feel that way.
Yeah.
So let's go back to talking about what it is we can do to help you to lose the weight,
Yes.
help you to get in touch with the feelings, kind of control the anxiety,
Yes.
and even to start feeling a bit better about yourself, you would say?
I would love that.
Okay,
Yes.
alright. So what alternatives do you think we really have now?
Doctor, I don't know what to do. You tell me what to do. You suggest something.
Ruth, I think you do know a lot. I think you know the position you're in and you know what you're comfortable with. So let's try and talk about some of the things that you possibly thought of trying.
Well, somebody told me about this thing called yoga.
Yoga?
Yes. And I think I could try it because it's not as happy. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you know about yoga.
Well, yoga is something that, you know, it stretches your body and make you lose weight. Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, you know, yoga is actually something that I myself practice. You see me here with my bare feet. Had a session not too long ago. But I could refer you to one of someone I know, a colleague that's a yoga instructor, that could possibly take you through the practice and help you to get in touch with your emotions and to be more in control of them.
Yes.
So, you know, the eating and the snacks when you feel anxious and so is not such a common occurrence.
Yes.
And help you to manage the weight and possibly lose a few pounds.
I would love that, doctor.
Okay.
Yes.
I really like how it is that you seem enthused about trying this thing, and that you know you're actually positive about it.
Yes. I'm not an adventurous person, but you know, I will try it.
But I really commend you for that then, Ruth, because I mean it shows that you actually want to do this thing.
Yes.
You know?
I want to lose the weight. I'm not comfortable.
Today we've talked about several things. We've talked about the weight that you've gained, how sad you feel about it, you know, the pressure you feel from your husband, John, the recent situation surrounding your daughter, Jenny, and also about the anxiety that's building in you and how it is you comfort yourself through the food.
Yes.
And you've talked about also a recent incident when you felt, you know, put off, violated, I would say, yes. Good choice of words, violated and put off by, you know, someone's comment on your weight. And then you gave the nice solution of, you know, trying yoga. So we're going to follow up on that. You can let me know how it goes.
Okay.
And I just really want to thank you for coming in. And I hope you feel better soon.
I hope so too.
Right, and we'll be in touch, alright?
Thank you.
So thanks so much.
Alright, take care.